Good evening, everybody. Yes, good evening. It's time to talk about Please Put Them on Takamine-san episode 11. Episode 11 and 12. Now, I couldn't cover both because Crunchyroll and everything else has been delayed. Every time I want to watch Please Put Them on Takamine-san, it's been delayed after delayed after delayed. I just want to make a point that I'm covering 2 episodes of this. So basically, I'm going to cover this whole festival arc in both episodes. Not covering, oh, here, episode 11 uploaded and episode 12, I'm going to upload it. No. I'm covering everything to these last 2 episodes of Please Put Them on Takamine-san. I'm covering episode 11 and 12 for this one. Now, it's sad to see the show go. I'm going to miss this show. I mean, we had some fun rides there, a lot of fan service shots and whatnot. And truth be told, I am gonna miss this show because this was a long, ongoing show with new characters that came in late, but still, it's giving us hints like we probably gonna get a season 2. I don't know that for sure. I mean, this show draws a lot of attention to like if you're the closet and you're or you could be the closet or not. And it's like you watch this show, you realize, damn, I wish I was Koshi. I wish I had that ability to like be part of the closet, to be the part of the closet for Takamine. Because every episode of this show, there's always a shot where Takamine took off her panties. Let's be honest, guys. Every episode we have seen this, there's not one episode where Takamine actually take off her underwear. Not once. And never surprised me. Never surprised me about this because we all know this show gave us fan service. And it shows you, now even though it's fan service, this show also shows us the importance of being a closet. Like if you had that dream, if you had that Koshi dream where you could actually put someone's clothes back on, you are a freaking G. And alas, this is the episode. This is all festivals arc thing. And like all rom-coms, like this show, it is going to end up in a festival vibe. Some do, but that's how it is in most common rom-coms. So without further ado, let's get right to it. The last 2 episodes review of Please Put Them on Takamine-san, episode 11 and 12. And mind you, I'm covering both of these episodes to this. Okay, now, this whole school festival is all they're doing to play for Cinderella. Now, I, for one, am not surprised because every rom-com we get, 9 times out of 10, we always get a Cinderella. Now, I don't want to be this person, but I gotta say this. What is with rom-coms and Cinderellas? Yeah. It's funny because I look back on all the rom-coms we have that we all know and love. What is with rom-coms and Cinderella? Me personally, I think because the symbolism behind it, like the prince is the MC, the male MC, and the female is the female MC, and it's confirmed that they're gonna be together. I get that. But some rom-coms don't go that way or that route. But still, what is with high school rom-coms and Cinderella? I don't get it. So you got this flamboyant boy prick guy is going to be nominated to Prince. The guy, Koshi, we all know he's going to lose anyway. And it was 1 vote to like 20 something, but we already know Takamine voted for Koshi. But still, the whole role was for, she tries Takamine, look, despite Takamine's role, she tries so hard to get Koshi become the prince. Because she needs Koshi to be on stage in case she got to take off her underwear. And boy, it happened. So like all school festivals, they go to like haunted houses and all that stuff. You gotta admit that it's kind of cool. So there were a lot of fan service shots in these last 2 episodes, trying to fit the right bill for Takamine and Koshi to come together. Having said all of that, we had some fan service shots out the door. Like, I do applaud them giving Koshi and Takamine a chance at the school rooftop, all that. But the role was for Koshi to be the prince. So they go to the school, so the whole day is of festivals, and Takamine is scared of not lightning, but spiders. Her fear of spiders jumped up in zombies to a point that she had to take off her clothes and rewind back everything. Can you imagine? I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of a nice ability. Like, how do I put this? Like you guys play like first person jump scare games like Five Nights at Freddy's and Slender Man, Poppy, whatever those games are. And if you go inside those haunted houses, you see a zombie or thing popped up. That's a cool ability for Takamine to have in situations like that. Because remember, we all know Takamine is the perfect girl. Takamine is perfect at everything. So when she had to take off her underwear, once again, she literally used that as like, it's like going back in time to a point where like, okay, zombie over there. I'm not surprised. Those kind of things, like, that's an ability to have. And I like that ability because, again, it's like playing a jump scare game. And you get caught about like 3 minutes and 10 seconds of it. You take off your garment, go back in time, you be like, okay, the jump scare is going to happen in about 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay, so I'm at 2:10. What I'm going to do is go this way instead of that way. You see, I like shit like that. So in the haunted house scene where she get jumped every single time, she had to take off one piece of garment at a time. And every time she gets scared, the fan service shots are so good. So much so that they got Takamine tied up in a corner like she caught in a spider web. And fan service shots galore. I mean, the fan service shots was absolutely galore. I mean, literally. This is what we wanted. But again, we all know when it comes to fan service, we're going to see a lot of back here and the butt shots. So we're okay with that. But that scene when she get tied up in a bondage vibe thing in the corner, she got caught in the spider web. I'm like, oh my God, that's freaking hot. But leave it to our boy Koshi to block behind and make it look like a spider thing vibe going on. It was a fantastic scene to watch. Now, the other guy who I'm not familiar with, who I don't give a fuck about, he got hurt. So it was only one. So ironically, here's the thing. He got hurt? Really? I didn't think he was going to get hurt. I thought maybe, I don't know, the battle for the prince spot, like anything like that. But due to he got hurt, Koshi now was next in line for the prince. Now, his role was twice as much, 3 times much work than Takamine has. You know, you have to think about it. He's the prince now. Because again, remember, I forgot to mention this. There was a time that he was the royal guard. He was cast as the royal guard. And, you know, these other AI characters, they look at Koshi and like, damn, how does he? It's one of those classic cliches where the AI background, faceless characters look at one guy and like, what does guy have in Takamine? What's going on between Koshi and Takamine? You know, those kind of things. So they just literally have the blast at a time of their own. Koshi saw what happened. So the whole prince thing, like I said, Koshi had 3 roles. Not only he got to play the prince role, but he got to be supporting her at nonstop. Like, support Takamine at all costs. Supporting Takamine at all costs. Supporting being the prince role and trying to make sure she doesn't take her. And the thing is, here's the thing. I'm not surprised that she had to take her panties off in front of the entire crowd. Because this is Takamine we're talking about, guys. Everything got to be perfect for her. So in that scene, when she lifted up her legs and took it off to the crowd, she actually went back in time because Koshi forgot his lines. So he had to do it again. But that part when that Takamine was singing, she had to go under the dress. Koshi had to go under the dress. And literally had and look, Koshi, my man. This guy he's one of many luckiest bastards in anime. The fact that he's under Takamine's Cinderella dress, her butt is in his face, and he literally has to put on underwear back on while she's twirling around, spinning. It's like looking at a majestic stripper Cinderella vibe, you know. And it just, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that's so true. That's so true. It was hilarious. But, you know, leave it to Takamine to actually put things on. Like, come on. And then the other guy came in, and this whole Cinderella vibe is so like, wait, there's 2 princesses? The 2 princes battling for the princess? This is what they do. This is one of those classic Cinderellas, but they always have a twist involved. And that's what we saw in this one. You know, and leave it to Koshi to, you know, I'm literally 12 episodes, and Koshi has got a lot of guns. You know, sorry. He stepped up to plate. He really did. Stood up. He may not be, see, here's the thing. Koshi may not be the brolic guy, the smart guy. He may not be all of those above, but this guy is so cool that he's willing to support Takamine no matter what, good or bad. Make sure things go out the door. Sorry, I have to get that. But my point is, he is so good at his job to help Takamine no matter what. And then when Takamine kissed Koshi, that was a sign of, I'm staying with you forever. I'm staying with you forever. Plus, I do like Ellie Evergreen and her girlfriend, especially Ellie. Yo, Ellie is so hype. I mean, she got a Kyo. I mean, you gotta love it. You gotta love her. She support Kyoshi, but she loves Takamine. I love Ellie. I thought in the beginning I had some bad vibe, but seeing Ellie be, cheerful, I love it. I can't hate it. But this goes to show you that these two are going to be destined to be, well, not destiny, but because, fate always comes with a twist. But I love Kyoshi and Takamine's relationship. I feel like more of their closet, master/closet, is going to be more than that. And as this season comes to an end, these two, I think this show needs to be talked more, because this show learns you about the importance of going back in time way, or being in the closet. I mean, or this show is actually good to teach you about getting a job like that. Can you imagine getting a job like that and they pay you? That's how good a job is like that. But overall though, these last 2 episodes was amazing. It shows the closing of this whole arc. I mean, of the whole school festival arc. So now, more arcs to come for this, or read the manga, which, by the way, I probably would have to do. But I say give this show a chance, guys. Despite the fan service, it does have that kind of storyline. This is. I wish I know more about Takamine's backstory as to how she got this ability in the first place. I'm still curious, because after 12 episodes, we've seen her taking off with some fan service moments, which she gave us. That's fine. But at the end of the day, I want to know about her family, and I want to know about how in the world she got that ability. Like, when did she get that? In 5th grade, middle school? Like, when did this happen? Or how she got it at first? Maybe in the manga, we'll see about it. And I don't know if they're going to make a season 2. I hope so, because they're still giving us questions like this that we need to know. But I rest my case. But I give this show 7.5. So thank you for watching my last 2 episodes reviews of this. I'm finally got to cover this show. Tomorrow is going to be Umemesune Cinderella Grey, one of the best animes of the spring. I'm looking forward to that tomorrow afternoon, after work. So stay tuned.